Always, Steve, that's always going to be a challenge for us as South Africans because of what we lost after Rugby World Cup 2015. If you look at the number of leaders, and if you look at the franchises and you see how young our leaders are at this point in time, at Super Rugby level, then yes, there's work to be done. But I am of the opinion still that your captain must choose himself. He must be in that group of 31, even in that group of, in the starting 15 before he can become the captain. So definitely I'll look at our first camp in Platt. That will be a first week prior to the test week. And by then, definitely, that first week, I will announce my captain.
But will that be locally, definitely?
I am casting the net wider than normal to make sure that it's not going to be a guessing thing. I think we're going to look at, previous Professor Peter Krieger has worked with the Springboks, and he will be joining me in looking for not just an emotional thing, but making sure that the players that we have on the radar has got all the qualities. He will probably be young if it's going to be a local captain. It might be a young guy, that you have to go to Rugby World Cup. And I don't think, guys, it's just there's a captain, he's going to get it right. He will make mistakes, and if that's the route that I'm going to take, appointing a young captain, then, that's what we've got to build around this guy and make sure that he's got not just him alone, but many other leaders around him. And if I ask that question back at you, when you look at the Springbok captain, what are you looking? What is we South Africans looking at a Springbok captain? And that is something that we're busy with, making sure that we have the right criteria. This is the way that we're going to play. This is our Springbok DNA. This is the captain for South Africa. And I hate referring to New Zealanders, but when you look at Richie McCaw, he finished playing, but Kieran Reid stepped in seamlessly. Another flanker. So that is the way they think. The next guy in line might be Sam Kane, and I think he's been tipped in earmarks. So another flanker. So they've got, sort of a guideline as to what they want as a captain. What I'm saying is not to copy or whatever, but we are debating at the moment that point. Then, to be honest, it's maybe not ideal at this point in time, but I think I've worked with Jean for a very long time, and I think Jean is inside the camp than rather outside, And as a group, we are going on a good camp where we brainstorm what is expected to be a Springbok, what's expected of you to be a Springbok, what legacy do you want to leave as a Springbok, and things like that. So it would be great for those guys to share their experience and their knowledge that they have, And I think I just want us to move away in South Africa, whereby we just flip and take out the daggers and rip each other apart, by getting together and see what is best for Springbok rugby. We have started with the franchises. There's great collaboration with the Indabas. That's the way going forward. And don't forget, New Zealand were there a couple of years ago, and it was a change of mindset. And now they, without a doubt, by far the number one team in world rugby, but they battled and struggled to win World Cups. And through that whole positive sort of mindset in the whole country and the buy-in by everyone else, it changed. And I don't see why we can't get it right. Maintain we've got good players, we've got good coaches in the country, and we all love the Springbok. And I think we must make sure that we all contribute positively to this season of Springbok rugby, and that is our complete mindset. Last year's, it's dead and buried now. We've moved on. We have to turn it around, and we've got to start in June. So everything we do will it help in June? Will it a small battle that we can win to make sure we win the war eventually?